Welcome to Technology for Everyone. Today we will talk about the stove in our homes, an appliance that has become something necessary for our daily lives, and for recent generations it is normal to have it at home. We will talk a little about the origin, technological evolution, the social impact, and finally, energy efficiency and durability. The history of the stove in the home dates back to prehistoric times, when our ancestors discovered the ability of fire to cook food and provide heat in a cold environment. Since then, fire has become an essential tool for human survival, and stoves have evolved over the centuries to become a common convenience in homes around the world. Origins. In prehistoric times, humans made rudimentary stoves using natural materials such as stone, clay, and wood. Archaeologists have found evidence of stone stoves dating back more than 700,000 years, at the Terra Amata archaeological site on the southern coast of France. These stoves were simple stone constructions consisting of a clay or stone cooking vessel placed over a fire. Over time, prehistoric stoves evolved to include walls and roofs to contain heat and ash. Clay stoves became common in many ancient cultures, such as tandoor stoves in India and earthen stoves in Africa. These clay stoves had a conical or round shape and were built by digging a hole in the ground and creating a combustion chamber with stones, or bricks. The food was placed inside the cooking chamber and cooked over the fire. In the Middle Ages, wood-burning stoves became common in Europe, especially in the Nordic countries, where cold weather required home heating. Wood stoves were built with cast iron or sheet metal and consisted of a combustion chamber with an iron door to load the wood and a pipe that carried the smoke outside the home. Benjamin Franklin, one of the founding fathers of the United States, is credited with inventing the first modern stove in 1742. The Franklin stove was a cast iron stove that was innovatively designed with a box-shaped combustion chamber, which could be heated from several sides. Franklin's stove also had an exhaust pipe that led smoke out of the hearth, making it more efficient and safer than earlier wood-burning stoves. Technological evolution. As technology advanced and became more accessible, the wood stove evolved from a simple source of heat for the home to a more efficient and comfortable source of heating and cooking. During the Industrial Revolution in the 18th century, the mass production of cast iron stoves became possible through improved foundry processes and industrial machinery. These cast iron stoves allowed better fire control and greater energy efficiency thanks to their more advanced designs, which included closed combustion chambers and improved ventilation systems. In addition, these stoves could produce a constant and uniform heat throughout the house, which improved the comfort and well-being of people. In the 1850s, gas stoves began to appear on the market. These stoves used natural gas or propane for fuel and were much cleaner than wood stoves, producing no smoke or ash. As gas supply infrastructure spread to more urban areas, gas stoves became a popular choice for the home. With the invention of electricity in the late 19th century, electric stoves became a viable option to cooking in the home. In the early 20th century, the first electric immersion stoves were developed, which used a heating element submerged in water to produce radiant heat. Over time, these electric cooktops evolved to include electric ovens and precise temperature controls, making them a popular choice for cooking and baking. The social impact. The stove in the home has also had a significant impact on the economy. In many countries, the stove industry is an important source of employment and economic growth. In addition, the stove has allowed people to work and live in more comfortable and safer environments, which can improve their productivity and quality of life. However, the use of stoves in the home has also had a negative impact on public health and the environment. Older, less efficient stoves can emit dangerous exhaust gases, such as carbon monoxide, which can be deadly if inhaled in large amounts. Additionally, stoves that use fossil fuels, such as wood or coal, emit greenhouse gases and fine particles that contribute to air pollution and climate change. To address these problems, more energy-efficient and ecologically friendly stoves have been developed. These stoves reduce the amount of harmful emissions and use renewable fuels, such as biomass, to minimize their environmental impact. In addition, awareness efforts about responsible stove use and the importance of proper ventilation have helped reduce health risks. Energy efficiency and durability. This has allowed the human population to expand and settle in regions that were previously uninhabitable due to extreme weather conditions. In many countries, stoves have been a household staple for generations, and their use has influenced the way people live and work. Energy efficiency refers to the stove's ability to use energy effectively and reduce the amount of energy needed to heat a room. A more efficient stove not only lowers energy costs, but also lowers environmental impact by reducing fossil fuel use and greenhouse gas emissions. Durability is also an important factor in the future of the stove in the home. With increased awareness of the environmental impact of fossil fuels, many consumers are looking for more sustainable options for heating their homes. This includes the adoption of stoves that use renewable energy sources, such as solar energy and biomass, and the use of sustainable and recycled building materials in the manufacture of stoves. In summary, the evolution of the stove in the home is a reflection of the human capacity to innovate and adapt, and of the importance of technology in people's daily lives. Before saying goodbye, I would like to ask you so that you can reflect and share your ideas in the comments. How do you think the stoves of the future should improve to continue evolving and reducing their environmental impact? Thanks for watching our video about the history and evolution of the stove in the home. If you liked the content, we invite you to like and share the video with your friends and family so they can also learn more about this interesting topic. Also, make sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss our next videos. We look forward to seeing you in our next episode.